Hello, and welcome to Assessment Video 7.4, Class EDU 215W, May 9th, 2026, with Robin Scott. I'm Christine Mander, and these are some assessments that I created. On the right here, we have an assessment for the verb to be in French. The students are to write the correct form to match with the subject pronoun. Here for differentiation in levels, we've got the actual forms. Those are the answers in the box for those of the students who need it. And here they have another opportunity to match the verb form with the subject in a sentence. They take turns reading the sentences. That means they get to hear it again when they say it, and also self-assess with their neighbors and compare answers. At the very end, they get to create their own sentences and bring it out of repetition and memorization and into something a little more authentic, the higher depth of knowledge. And the rubric is pretty clear. Like here, if the student is able to create a sentence with good grammar that uses the verb correctly in a sentence, that would be an A+. Where if the student has difficulty creating a sentence with the correctly used verb, that would be below norm. Okay, let's go to the next one. The next one is about reflexive pronouns. Like, for example, here we have to wash oneself. I wash myself, you wash yourself. So the reflexive pronoun that means yourself is this one in bold here. So we could easily modify this rubric and say, instead of verb forms are consistently paired, we could say reflexive pronouns are consistently paired with the appropriate subject pronoun, and easily modify this rubric to fit this exercise, which is pretty much the same thing, other than they don't have to make up a sentence. Here, this is a different assessment about whether or not they were listening with comprehension to a video about landmarks in France. Okay, the next. This one here. Let's see, do I have something at the top? I do. So this one would work with this assessment because it's about the verb form. However, it has a little riddle at the end. So we're talking about Dad eats a steak, Mom drinks a glass of wine, you cut the green beans, I order a salad, you like noodles, they recommend the soup, where are we? And then they have an opportunity to write, we are at a restaurant. And here for differentiation is the vocabulary in case they didn't learn all their vocabulary. So this rubric wouldn't work for the riddle, but it would work for the rest. And here we have it backwards. So where they have to put the correct subject pronoun with the verb and translate to English just to reinforce at the French 2 level. They should already know that, but it sort of reinforces their knowledge. And this, again, you could easily modify and say subject pronouns are consistently paired with the appropriate verb instead of what we have here. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my assessment video, and have a lovely summer. Bye now.